Hey. On today's episode of the Power Horse Podcast, we're talking about the early 2000s, I guess late 1990s, 1999. The early 2000s mob drama hit, The Sopranos. Hey, cocksucker. Karen, get me some gabagool and a fucking beer! Alright, so today's episode, we're going to go through all of the cars that appear in The Sopranos that are direct to Tony's crew. So, I know I've been trying to avoid, I'm very against AI. Everybody knows I'm very against AI. I've been trying to avoid AI. AI is not writing any of the scripts. AI does sometimes do some of the art because we've had some issues with copyright from cocksuckers who want to claim stuff to be their own. It's not their fucking own. Okay, it was whatever. I'm wrong. Okay, Stugats, go fuck yourself. All right, but I have been using AI to do some research because it can quickly compile information for me that used to, originally when we did the show, took fucking hours to look up this information, and I very acoustically would look through stuff, and it was a real pain in the fucking ass. So, I asked Grok to compile a list of, in order of appearance, a list of all cars that all wise guys in The Sopranos drive. Include only Tony's crew, Tony's family members. So I got Tony, Carmela, Tony Jr., Meadow, Uncle Jr., Tony's mom, Livia, because I can never remember her fucking name and I always refer to her as Tony's mom. So for this, we will refer to her as Tony's mom, but it's Livia. Janice, Pussy, that's Pussy who was a rat. Paulie, Silvio, there was a guy with the slick back hair. His fucking name was Silvio. I could never remember that. Christopher, Adriana, who is Christopher's wife later on, and then she turns out to be a rat. Furio, who's fucking awesome. Archie, who's not a member of the crew, but is Italian, so he does get mentioned. And then he is also, forgot the most important character. Shit, I'm gonna have to do an after action on this. Archie is in there because he is Italian. He is not a member of the crew, but he is one of Tony's childhood friends. I did not include childhood friends of Tony's who are not part of the crew, that are non-Italians. I felt like Archie kind of belonged in there because they hang out at his place, and what was it called? Vestuvios or Villagios or whatever the fuck. Whatever it was, I just remember that Archie said that he read a thing that said that any name with a V in it made people think of vagina. And I gotta be honest with you. Valvoline, oil, but I don't use Valvoline because it's oil for vaginas. Vaseline, that's like stuff that you like, vagina. What's something else? Oh, Virginia, the state of Virginia, just sounds like vagina. So yeah, I don't remember, but I just remember Archie saying that any name with a V kind of sounds like vagina, and it turns off the consumer. So Jimmy, who was, if you're not paying attention, also a fucking rat. All the capos were rats, except for like Paulie, Silvio, and then I guess Christopher wasn't a rat, but by extension, Adriana was a rat. So like Christopher was a rat. Rick, who is not a member of the crew, but because we have Janice on there and she's a bitch, and she almost married Rick. Rick's on there. And also, Rick, if you didn't realize, Rick played Stefania's mother on Everybody Loves Raymond, which is another beloved northeastern Italian show. It's deep in the Italian, like, New Yorker zeitgeist, you know? So I would even say all of the Northeast. Like, if you're New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, like, you know that shit. It's really great. If you're Irish, you have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. Bobby Bacala. So Bobby Bacala is not a member of the crew per se, but he's like Junior's guy, and I also kind of like Bobby Bacala. And then Tony Blundetto. So, to be honest, I am rewatching, because I haven't watched The Sopranos in forever. And I don't think I actually like ever committed, like fully committed to watching it. So I don't even remember. That's Steve Buscemi's character. That's other Tony, Tony B. And I don't remember anything about. I remember Steve Buscemi was in it, but I don't remember anything about it, other than Boardwalk Empire, which was a great show, also in New Jersey. All the bad rat shit that goes on as far as mobsters, backstabbing and fucking crime, it goes on in New Jersey. New Jersey is a fucking cesspool. Anybody could tell you that. The Garden State stinks to high hell. That's why they won't let you get out of the car to pump your own fucking gas in that state. Everything smells like shit there. The people are fucking very awful. I've met very few people from New Jersey that I was like, yeah, these are good people. Like, The Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire did nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing for the people of New Jersey. The best thing that you can do if you're from New Jersey is get out and tell everybody that you're from New York or Connecticut or Pennsylvania for the rest of your fucking life. So, in addition to the list, things that will be on there, I instructed Grok to make notes of any cars that were used in a hit or used to whack somebody, any cars that were present in a hit or used to when somebody was getting whacked, and most importantly, if Tony was driver or owner of the car, did Tony crash it? And then lastly, of course, so I've got a separate list that we got popped in there, is every time there is any Mustang of any year, and I'm hoping Grok got them all, I'm going to be checking to see. Anytime there is a Mustang present, you are required to tell me. And hopefully, it took a couple tries. Grok finally kind of got me something that wasn't an absolute fucking piece of shit. But that's what we're going for. So if there's something on this list you're like, hey, oh, why didn't you include this? It's because we were trying to narrow it down. There's like fucking 30 cars in here. Okay, there's a lot of cars. Like fucking, I would say, I would have to hazard a guess, at least 55% of the show takes place in cars. People are getting whacked in cars. People are going to whack people in cars. People are doing heists in fucking cars. Like, people are fucking getting killed in front of cars. People, like, the show is him driving through toll. Like, the opener of the show is him driving in through tolls to get to his fucking house. So, and by him, I mean the boss, Tony. So, we got season 1, Tony Soprano, 1990. Oh, I'm also going to be ranking them 1 out of 10. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. And if you are concerned about my code switching, that I'm putting on some kind of act here or like whatever, you people down here in the South already say that I have an accent, so I'm going to go for the full shebang, and I'm going to tell you one time and one time only, forget about it. Okay. And also, just because my nickname is Stash does not mean that I'm not Italian. My mother and my grandfather are Italian. So, fun facts. Anyways, back to this. I'm going to be ranking them 1 out of 10. And it's not like, do I like the car? It's like, it's 1 out of 10. What's the criteria? For like, 1 is like, who the fuck cares? And also, fuck this guy. 10 is like, this is quintessential, like, mob boss or like mobster shit. And also, this car is a great car. If I was going to be a mobster, which I 100% am not, okay, but if I was going to be a mobster, would I have this car? And so that's what the criteria is. And then also if I like it. So, there's going to be a lot of Fords on this list. There's a lot of people on this list that I don't like that drive Fords or Lincolns. And I don't like that. But they're going to get high points because it's a Ford. All right, so let's get into it. Tony Soprano, the boss himself, 1999 Chevrolet Suburban K1500 LT in maroon. It is featured in the opening, so that's like the very first thing you see in the opener with the song, because we're going to play the song at the beginning of this and hopefully not get fucked in the ass by YouTube for copyright. It's a full-size GMT 400 body. I mean, these things are just great. These are great cars. He crashes this bitch like multiple times. In season 1, episode 12, that he uses the car. He rams a parked car. Oh yeah, that's when they try to fucking kill him. Yeah, they send those two, send those two real professional types to go fucking kill him. Yeah, it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be real easy. Yeah, fuck you, blow me. They did a terrible job. They didn't kill him. He crashes it more than once. I did tell Grok. I said he crashes it in the dream too. I said, hey, if he crashes it in a dream, include it. But I guess not. We were having issues with it, but that I do remember because I'm a little acoustic. And we're on season 3 right now, so we're halfway through it. But I do remember he crashes it a couple times, and that really just speaks to the fact that like the Chevy Suburban in the 90s, early 2000s, the Chevy Suburban, that's a great fucking car. That's a great car. Was the car used in a hit? The car was not used to whack anybody, according to Greg. But I guess technically he did use... I don't know, because it's a little bit questionable. In season 1, he does technically use that car to whack somebody, but it was not used, like he was not intending. It was not a hit. It was a hit on him, but he was not doing a hit. And he did wind up whacking 2 guys. So I don't know. That's a little bit questionable. Then the next car we see in season 1 is Christopher Maltesantis. So Grok is not quite sure. Grok thinks it's a 95 or a 96. I thought it was a 96 because Tony makes a comment that he buys a 60. That Chris is young, and he buys a $60,000 car. $60,000 for a used Lexus. Well, I guess it probably would have been new back then because they were probably filming this in like 98 or 97. So I guess, yeah, that makes sense. It is a Lexus LS400. Sorry, I got cut off there. Flashy Gen X ride. Okay, I mean, I'm not a Gen Xer, so I wouldn't know, but okay. It's got aftermarket rims on it. I mean, when you see it, it definitely looks like... Normally, to me, Lexuses are like, that's a woman's car. That's a woman's car, which is fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just personally don't like Lexuses. I just remember, I dated a girl when back in New England. I dated a girl, and she wanted one or two. Her dream was like a Lexus SUV or like a BMW SUV. And I got to tell you, I did not date that girl for very long because very stereotypical Northeastern New England types. I just think when I hear Lexus, I don't hear like super manly man shit. I don't think of mob boss. But I will say, with the Guido rims, flashy rims on there, and then also for the fact that Tony uses it to run down a guy that owes him a shitload of money. That's pretty mobster. So it works for Christopher, and I'm not gonna give him shit over it. I love Christopher. I love that kid. The same way that the writers worked it in so that Tony would have to say, "I love pussy," when he was confronted over that pussy was wearing a wire. And he was like, you better be right about this, because I love pussy. Like, the writers were very funny. The writers were very funny. All right, so then you got episode 2, Tony's Ma. She drives a 1963 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88. And Grok describes it as an ancient, full-sized boat. That's true. It is. Those are beautiful. Oldsmobiles are great cars. Fucking, it's 60s cars. When I was a young man, I wanted 2-door flashy shit. And I've been recently looking at some 4-door options. Now, I won't say that I'm fully 4-door. But I will say, as far as cars go, there's so many good sedans out there. As you know, previously I was thinking of... God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I was thinking about Caddies. Caddies are nice. And then I started looking at some Lincoln, older Lincoln options. And there's just... If I was going to do another one, let me tell you, there's just some great options out there. And, of course, there's the Mercury Murata, which is beautiful. But the point being, so you got your 4 doors... big sedans, but they're like, the other thing too is they used to make 2 doors with like the extended door, and it was very easy for you to get in and out of the back. I like big boat cars like that. They're kind of cool. So, I like the small stuff too. So it's weird. I like big boat cars, but then I also like small 80s fucking like four bangers or something that you can either turbocharge the fuck out of or you can shove a big fucking engine into. But I digress. Was that car used to whack anybody? No. But she almost whacked somebody by accident. Liv was a crazy bitch. She used that car to run over her friend. So she accidentally put it... How the fuck do you accidentally put it in fucking drive instead of reverse? Some of these people, when they get too old, and I know because I used to work with some of them, and I work with some of them right now, take their fucking licenses away. Especially the alcoholic ones that leave work and then are late for meetings just to go down the street because they got a notification on their phone that there was whiskey. There was a new whiskey bottle that came in, and they only had 50 of the bottles. $300 for a bottle of fucking whiskey just to drink it. But anyways, I digress. Next we got season 1. We're still in season 1. Carmela Soprano drives a Mercedes-Benz E320. Now, it doesn't say what fucking year that is. I'm not going to scroll all the way back up. I would assume it's like a 99 or a 2000. I haven't been ranking them. I forgot to rank them. I got so caught up in talking about it, and then I forgot to rank them. All right, we'll step back real quick. This is the only time I'm going to do this. Obviously, if you didn't pick up on it from the way I was praising it. Tony's fucking 1999 Chevy Suburban, 10 out of 10. Christopher's LS400, 5 out of 10. Sorry, Christopher. I like his choices when he gets made, though. Olivia Soprano. I hate the character. I hate that she has this car for her 63 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88. I'm going to give that a 3. She does not deserve that car. Carmela Soprano. We're back caught up. Like I said, I assume it's like a 99 or a 98. A Mercedes-Benz E320. Let me actually double check that. Okay, so I was right. So it was a 2000 and later episodes, but in the first appearance it's the 94. So this is not a mob. This is not a mob mobster car, but it's a mob wife car. Everybody thinks so. Like Christopher's idea would be later on. You hear he's looking for like an M3 or M5. Pussy tells him, "Oh, he got like an M3, M5 convertible for Adriana." That's what you would think, but here's like the thing. I actually like the wagon. It really fits Carmela's like personality. But you can't have, if you're Tony, you can't have your woman driving around in a piece of shit. It's got to be something expensive. So the Mercedes wagon, like you couldn't have her drive around a Volvo. Like that's that's stupid. That's your fucking mob wife. Like she's your fucking ride or die. Like she is Karen Hill stuffing the fucking giant ass revolver in her fucking panties along with like a wad of fucking hundreds and then flushing the coke down the fucking toilet. You know, while you cheat on her with fucking 6 or 7 Russian gumas, you know, like she has to be in something fancy. Oh, this says actually this say W210 S210. I don't know because I don't know too much about this. It does say though, as far as accidents go, Tony does drive it occasionally. But if you remember, in one of the seasons, I think that's 2. AJ steals it. And he fucks a mirror up. For this car, I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10. Junior, we're still in season 1. Mid-1990s Lincoln Town Car. Oh, that's why. So he drives a Lincoln Town Car. They've got a couple different ones in there. They've got, it's between the 92 to 97 models. I think it was silver. Silver or black. Whatever. Yeah, but that's kind of like, that's like the caddy. So I fucking hate Junior, and I hate that he drives a fucking Lincoln. Because it's fucking 2000. Like, what are you doing? I hate that, but also that's like pretty spot on. I hate it, but I also like it. So for that, we will have to give that 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. He gets a 6 out of 10. He gets higher points because that's a great mobster car. But he gets lower points because he's Junior and it's 2000s. Why are you driving around a fucking Lincoln? You drive around and it's the 2000s. What are you doing? Not used in any wax. Neither was Carmela's car, if I skip that. Alright, so we got Big Pussy Salvatore Bonpensiero. He drives a 90s Cadillac DeVille. Let's see if we can get a picture of it. I don't remember. I don't remember this. It's a Coupe DeVille? Is it a Coupe DeVille? Oh, it's a 96. Oh, that's the one he fucking crazy. Oh, no, he uses his son's car. It's black, yeah, but like, there's so many other caddies that Big Pussy could have driven. It's kind of low key. It's not used in a hit. It's not used to whack anybody. And of course, Tony does not drive it, so he cannot crash it if he does not drive it. I don't know. A 4 out of 10. I kind of expected a little bit more out of Pussy. Next, we have one of my favorite characters, Paulie. He drives a Cadillac Seville. Man, I don't even remember Paulie's car. Paulie's Cadillac Sopranos. So this here says, oh, maybe that's in. Okay. So he has a Cadillac Seville, and then later he's got an Eldorado. It sounds like, yeah. Okay, so he has a '96 Seville, and then he has a '97 DeVille. We'll get into that. I think that's spot on for Paulie. I'm gonna have to give that one a 7 out of. Oh no, that one's got a. Oh shit. That one's got a 10 out of 10. And you want to know why? Because he's got the Godfather fucking. Yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 mobster car. It fits Paulie perfectly. Silvio Dante. This is like, I want to say this is like Tony's number 2 guy. Maybe he's the number 1 guy. Maybe Paulie's the number 2 guy. But, you know, Paulie and Silvio are like his right and left hands. He's got a Cadillac Seville. So I'm not going to give it as high. I'm not going to give it as high because it's not that I don't like Silvio, but like Paulie's got a fucking Seville. So we're going to give him a 7 out of 10. The car is not used to whack anybody. Paulie's car is not used to whack anybody. They're good. They're smart. They're not using their own cars to whack people. And then for both, Tony does not drive them, so he can't crash what he does not drive. Season 2, Bobby Bacala drives a 1990 Lincoln Mach 7 LSC. Yes, big time great car. That one I'm gonna have to give an 8 out of 10. I don't dislike Bobby, but like he's kind of like fit, and why? So Bobby Bacala gets he's a nice guy, but he just doesn't seem like a mobster, to be honest with you. But it's a Lincoln, so it gets a. If it was a mobster car, like it fits him, it also fits a mobster. So yeah, it's 8 out of 10. Richie. So this is a little weird. I thought it was Adriana's. He's got a 98 Ford Explorer. And he uses that motherfucker to run over and paralyze Beansy Gaeta. I don't remember this guy. Oh, I do remember him getting hit, but I don't remember what the beef was. He owed him money, probably. It was not used in a hit that was successful. He was used in an attempted hit. I don't think he was trying to kill him. I do think he was trying to fuck him up. Season 2, Christopher has a 1999 Mercedes-Benz CLK 430. It was the upgrade from the Lexus. It says it has Lorenza wheels. Car was not used to whack anybody. Just going back real quick to Richie's car. No, 2 out of fucking 10. Terrible mobster car. Terrible car in general. Fuck the Explorer. Mercedes-Benz CLK. I actually need a picture of this because I don't remember. Is that 430? Yeah, 430. Sopranos. No. For the early 2000s, yeah, I remember this piece of shit. No. No, Christopher. Nah, Christopher, this is not a great car. 5 out of 10. So, this one's kind of a crossover. Again, it's uh, Livia's 63 Oldsmobile. But Janice is driving it, so it's on this. So it doesn't really count. 0 out of fucking 10. She inherits the car and she drives the boat. She drives her mother's old boat. No. Okay. This one's good. Season 3, Episode 3, Christopher Maltasanti. 2000 Land Rover. This is going to make Merlin very happy because I actually think... So the two most famous Land Rovers of... Land Rover, Range Rover of all time is probably Christopher's, and then the Golden God from Always Sunny, Dennis Reynolds. It's a big power move. It's a black Range Rover too. Massive power play. It was Christopher's celebration for being made. Becoming a made guy, and then it gets jacked. He gets carjacked while scoring heroin. Such is life. 10 out of 10 though. 10 out of fucking 10. This is a great mobster car. This is a great mobster car. It projects power. It's utility also. If you were gonna use the car to transport things after hits, this is a great car. So as far as mobster cars go, yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 100%. I don't regret that at all. It's a 10 out of 10 car. This was supposed to be an after list, but there is a 1991 Ford Mustang convertible. It was a GT as well. And I believe it's got there was a thing that stood out really high to me. That's an aftermarket hood on there. And it's an aftermarket Cobra hood. It's a 1991 Ford Mustang convertible. Fox body, baby. Is somebody whacked? Yeah. Mustang Sally's killed. It's Mustang Sally's car. It's hard because I fucking don't like this character. I think he's an insolent little shit. If you were a mobster, this is a great car. Does it fit the character? Fucking no. Well, I mean, kinda. Because he's like put douchebag rims on it. It's a convertible. I don't know anybody cool who's a guy. I don't know anybody cool who's not a chick. Not a broad. Who drives a... Anyways, it's hard. I want to give it a high score. But I hate convertible Mustangs. And I hate convertible Fox bodies above all else. But I love Fox bodies. I love the fact that it's a Fox body Mustang. That's a great thing about it. So 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, and to be honest, it'd probably be a 4 if it was. If I wasn't a Mustang guy, it'd be a 4. It'd be a 4. Here's one of my favorite characters, season 3, Fiorio Gianta, actually, sorry. 2000 Cadillac DeVille DTS. Yeah, it fits Furio's character, 100%. He's got those. Every time there's a nice event, he wears those fucking those shirts that kind of look like something an Indian would wear, but they're Italian. Nah, that's fucking awesome. That's 10 out of 10, and it's not just because I like Furio, and also everybody likes Furio. Significant stuff. He frequently uses it to chauffeur Tony. Was not used in any whacks or hits. It was not used to whack anybody. Not used in any hits. Episode 13, Season 4, Meadow Soprano. Oh. Whoa. Hey. 1996 Ford Mustang GT convertible. Again, it's a convertible, but it's your little girl's car. You getting your little girl. You're my boss. You getting your little girl a car. Your little princess. Your little mob princess. I mean, 96 is a fucking hideous. Unless it's a Cobra. They're hideous. But it's your little girl's car. And it's a GT. Yeah. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Adriana. She has 10 out of 10. 2002-03 Ford Thunderbird. It is a it's a gift from Christopher. And then after she gets whacked, it gets abandoned in New York airport, long-term parking. That actually, I saw a thing about that. That actually is like a problem. People like leave their cars in long-term parking, and then they like they never come back for them. You put two and two together. The car is not present when she gets whacked because she gets whacked in Silvio's car. No, she doesn't get whacked in Silvio's car. She gets shot in Silvio's car. She crawls out of Silvio's car. I can't remember, but she gets whacked on the ground. I thought Silvio made her dig her own grave. That sounds right. I think they killed her in Connecticut too, which is wild. Is the mob dumping bodies in Connecticut? Is that all we're good for? Nah, he probably took her to upstate. Tony's got a black 10 out of 10. If I didn't say it for the Thunderbird, 10 out of 10. 03 Thunderbird, 10 out of 10. Tony's got an 04 in season 5. Cadillac Escalade ESV. Yeah, 10 out of 10. You don't have to tell me anything else. It's a Caddy. It's an Escalade. It's a fucking Escalade. And it's fucking black. What are my rules? Supercharge it and make it black. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Oh, he does crash it. He crashes it in season 5. Next up, season 5, we have AJ Soprano. He's got a Nissan Xterra. Let's have a look, because it doesn't say what color it is. It's yellow. Man, I actually kind of like Nissan SUVs, but I don't like that it's yellow. It fits him all a little too well, but it's like Tony actually it feels very out of place, because this is be something that like it almost feels like Tony put thought into this car because it kind of fits AJ's personality, but like Tony doesn't do that because Tony doesn't give a shit about AJ. He just wants AJ to be a certain way, and AJ's kind of like on his own path and is adrift in the ocean. And it kind of seems like, yeah, it fits him, but like also I kind of disagree with it. It fits him. 6 out of fucking 10. Christopher Moltisanti, 2 out of 10. I'm gonna say that before I even get any further. 2 out of 10 for this. He's got an H2 Hummer. And Grok's note is that it's a peak early 2000s new money flex. But, like, no. Nobody back in the day, media tried to make it that way. Nobody back in the day saw somebody driving a fucking GM Hummer and went, oh my God, they must have money. No, you looked at it, you went, God, these people are fucking douchebags. 2 out of 10. Not a mobster car. Just a douchebag car. Tony Blundetto. 10 out of fucking 10. 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood Eldorado convertible. 10 out of 10. What more do you need to say? You don't need to say anymore. And also, it's Steve fucking Buscemi. I'm not even going to look it up. I haven't gotten that far in. 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood Eldorado convertible. And I fucking hate convertibles. That's him. 100% perfect. Here we go, Tony again. So Tony switches from black to white. He gets a white Cadillac Escalade ESV. 7 out of 10. You know the rules. Make it black and supercharge it. So Paulie goes up to a 97 Cadillac Eldorado. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh, I'm sorry. It says it's beige. 9 out of 10. Sorry. It's an Eldorado, though. That's very peak. And this is the replacement for when his DeVille disappears. So he did have a DeVille. Maybe they just like slowly shadow swapped the Seville for the DeVille, because he did have a Seville. Oh, so this car right here, this is peak mob wife car. 10 out of 10. Carmelo Soprano has a 2005 Porsche Cayenne. Nothing more to say. It's a guilt gift from Tony for the Mercedes. Replacement for the Mercedes. Christopher Moltisanti has finally... So the Range Rover was good, but he's finally settled in. Cadillac Escalade EXT, 9 out of 10. Was the car was used in a hit and was present when somebody got whacked. It's Christopher. Christopher got whacked. Season 6. Oh, okay. I see why. Patsy Parisi, but Silvio's a passenger, so that's why this got included. 1993 Cadillac DeVille. Oof. Yeah, that's not a car. So this gets lower because this is not a car. This is not a car you want to get killed in, but as a mobster, you probably expect to get killed in. This is the car that Silvio gets shot in and turned into a fucking vegetable. Hey! And that's all the significant cars in The Sopranos, unless Grok lied to me. That's a list. That's all the ones that's a list. And for that last DeVille, we'll give it a respectable 7 out of 10. It's not a car you want to get fucking whacked in, but you probably expect to. There's a background car. There's a 1999 SM95 convertible background car only. Yeah, Mustang Sally's 91. Oh, that's right. There's a 68 Ford Mustang in season 1, episode 7. I think it was like a powder blue, and it's in a flashback of Tony's. Yeah, that seems to be all of them. I thought fucking it is at the very end, so maybe who knows. Meadow has another car at the very end of this. I don't remember who, But yeah, that's it. That's all of it. So, tell me, if you did not like the list, fuck yourself. And if you did like the list, I'm very pleased to hear that. And I expect big things from you. We're going to watch you with great interest over the coming months. And maybe if you keep your chin up and you're a good sport, someday you get down to the basement and instead of getting a bullet in the back of your fucking head like Joe Pesci and Goodfellas, you will get to be a main guy and have a crew of your own. Hey, you cocksucker, did you think I forgot? I was checking to see if you're going to stay around after the credits. But I did say I had completely forgotten about the most important character. So who's the main character? It's not Tony. Well, I guess it is Tony. I think this secondary main character is actually Dr. Malfi. Did you know that that's Karen Hill? That's fucking Karen Hill. From the greatest fucking mobster movie of all time, Goodfellas. Okay, she was the sexy mob wife to fucking Ray Liotta. All right, while he's out doing bad shit, she was the motherfucker in the fucking nightgown and the kimono on top of fucking Ray Liotta, pointing a stub-nosed revolver at his face at like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, and was like, "She can't have you. You're all mine. I'll kill you." Blah blah blah. Like, wheel. Anyways, I actually think that Dr. Malfi is I think she's a secondary main character. I like her more than I like Tony sometimes. In the episodes that she's not in there, I kind of miss her. She's like, there's fucking Karen. There's fucking Karen Hill. She was great. She was great in Goodfellas. She was fucking amazing. Anywho, I like her more than fucking Carmela. Fuck Carmela. She's a bitch. Anyways, in Pax Soprana, I never noticed the name of that fucking Pax Romana, but it's Pax Soprana. In season 1, episode 6, Pax Soprana, Dr. Jennifer Malfi drives a 1995 Jaguar XJ6 X300. Clearly seen parked in a garage. Wow, Graca actually did a really good job at this one. Upscale British sedan that fits her professional, educated image. Yeah, I get that. For early on, yeah, sure. But then as she kind of devolves, Later on, she's got a 1996. Wait, she should go backwards in years? No, she went forward. She got a 1996 Saab 900 SE Turbo Gen 2. Hell yeah, baby. It says it's an academic and intellectual car, but like, that's a sporty car. I like that. It's a sporty car. I think those were hatches too. That's the one where Tony gets in, Carmela drops him off, and it's after he almost gets whacked. And he's like smoking a cigarette, and it's like, hey, can anybody identify me? Based on, like, did you tell anybody? Because he thinks that it's because of that, and he doesn't realize it's fucking Junior tried to kill him. And then later she changes a bit, and now she's got a Volvo S70. And then she drives that to like the end of the show. In order, we're going to go through it. The 95 Jaguar, yeah. For a shrink, yeah. 10 out of 10. The Saab, 6 out of 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, I take it back. And then a Volvo, as like she's come like full arc though. That's the one where she gets assaulted by the employee of the month. And her ex-husband's greatest concern is that, oh no, it's an Italian. Yeah, fuck dude, whatever. He was okay when it was a Puerto Rican before. That tells you something. Racist. Anyways, I think it fits her. I think the Volvo fits her. So I'm going to say 8 out of 10 for the Volvo. Because she's like kind of come like full circle. But anyways, that's the list. That's all the people that I give a shit about from The Sopranos. And I'm tired of talking like this. So we're going to play the outro, I guess. And also have some gabagool and forget about it.